Previously on the Digimon Tri Cup, I will use the Deadly Axe and a Skull Knight to Digi-Cross for 4 costs, putting me to 0 for the Dark Knight. When he comes into play, I will de-Digivolve that Zeeg, and I'll delete a cost 5, get rid of that male.
Sure thing.
And the best thing I can do now is Digi-Cross again! Digi-Cross!
Man, this man is really putting up the walls.
Dark Knight! And then when it comes out, de-Digivolve that Metal Gray! And then I delete a cost 5 or less, delete the Metal Gray!
Holy shit!
Hi, I'm Ben. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Digimon TCG is currently my favorite game to play at the moment. I even have a little bit of competitive success with it as well. But that isn't enough. I need to hone my skills and make myself into an even better player. But to do that, I'm gonna need a rival. With thanks to my good friend Kyle, aka RideMyAvatar, we've come up with a brand new series for you guys. We call it the Digimon Tri Cup. Every video, we'll be bringing in our own proxy decks, up to date with whatever the latest support is available, and duke it out. Each win will grant either of us a point, and
the one with the most wins after 15 weeks
wins the entire series. It's gonna be a fun little competition, where we try and see who will be victorious. So, it kinda makes sense to call it the Digimon Tri Cup, no? Don't you think? Each video is gonna be alternating on either me or Kyle's channel, so make sure you subscribe to both so you don't miss out on any of the action. The Digimon Tri Cup. Who do you think will win?
So guys, let's take the L for last video. Man, I am on a losing streak. Let's see if we can turn it around though. We have some new support in the form of hybrids. Let's see if Red Hybrid OTK can still take the W. Now, this might seem very janky. It's still focusing on Ancient Greymon, but to me, that is always worth it in my opinion. So, major things about Ancient Greymon is that the more hybrids you have underneath, the more security checks you get. And if it dies, you get the body out of the deal. It's not terrible at all. But we also have Emperor Greymon, the new one. So when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 DP or less. If this Digimon has a red tamer in its Digievolution, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to this DP instead. Security +1 really is going to make some difference. And on deletion, you may play one Takuya from your hand or trash without paying its memory cost, setting you up quite nicely. We have one Blitz Greymon here, just for that Blitz game scenario that we can get. Then we have Aldermon here, who's going to basically shut off any security options, which is going to help us out a long game, and can Digivolve and climb up pretty easily. Then we have the new Aldermon. By placing one Aguni and one Burning Greymon from trash under one of your Takuyas in any order, Digivolve this card from your hand on that tamer as if it was a level 4 red Digimon. So that's really useful. As long as we can get some of the cards in our trash, we can instantly hybrid for 3 for game, and that's going to help us out in the long run. On deletion, return one Takuya from your trash to your hand. So what we're hoping for is to get the Agunimons and a Burning Greymon in there. We have enough that should level each other out to get there, but it's never terrible not to see it. Then we do have the new Burning Greymon, so you may Digivolve on Agunimon for 1. So what's really nice is we can combo a couple Burning Greymons and an Agunimon here. So if we have these in our hands, we can make our stack and clear out more security than your opponent can handle, because especially with the new Aguni, it can Digivolve on top of a Burning Greymon for 1. These black techs work in the raising area, so you can constantly just keep stacking up and then just plow right through, and it'll help you dig and Digivolve more and dig deeper. Really can help out go the distance. So hopefully we can get the win here. This is in beta phase, but hopefully even so we can clean up the list a little bit more, especially leave down in the comments what you would change in this list. So without further ado, Ben, take it away.
Oh my god, that was a close one. I hope that fight was incredibly enjoyable, and now we are actually pulling ahead, so I think it's time to bring in some actual spicy deck. Now, for those who are unfamiliar with me, I'm actually a black main. That's right, if you guys couldn't tell from the previous episodes, I actually most familiar with the black card pool and the black playstyle in general. But since we are ahead, we get to try some new spicier decks. And this time we're bringing in the Rust Tyrannomon. Black Tyranno, front and center. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The new BT11 gave us some brand new toys to play with for the Rust Tyrannomon deck. I was always a fan of this deck as an observer, and you know what? I decided to give it a shot myself. The new Rust Tyrannomon I think is incredibly nice. It does cost 5 to evolve, but it costs 1 less for every tamer that is green or black that we own. So if we set up enough tamers on the field, we could potentially bring them out for free, or even 1. So the only cost we have to worry about is getting into our ultimates. And as you know from the Machinegimon deck, we are running 4 copies of the new Metal Tyrannomon from BT11, allowing us to trash our opponent's security whenever the Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle. This is very important for us because the Rust Tyrannomon specializes on attacking our opponent's Digimon. But that's not all that the Rust Tyrannomon can do. Whenever the Digimon deletes a Digimon in battle, it also gets to unsuspend as well. So with that, we're going to be able to attack our opponent's Digimon, pierce thanks to the power of the old Taiga, and trash our opponent's security thanks to the Metal Tyranno, and then unsuspend to swing our opponent's security again. A total of 3 checks with him by himself. It is going to be pretty nutty. Some of the off Tyrannomon cards that we are running in here is the Numemon and the Digimon. These cards just simply allow us to get our tamers for free because as you can see, we are running a whole bunch of tamers, and I think it's going to be very important because we want to make sure that Rust Tyrannomon can come in for as little to no cost. Hoping it works out. We also run 2 copies of the new Ice Wall equivalent for green, which is going to be the Poison Powder. Now what this does, it only costs 2 as long as we have a tamer in the field. It allows us to give the blanket effect on our opponent's Digimon of when your opponent's Digimon becomes suspended, for whatever reason, they lose 1 memory. Now, it is 1 cost more and a little bit worse than Ice Wall, but I think we can all agree that Ice Wall is a very powerful card. So we're gonna hope that this will be just as good. I have no idea how good it will be, but I'm gonna try it out. We also have the new Buster Dive, which will allow us to give any of our Digimon a rush and allow it to attack our opponent's Digimon. It's okay. I think it's gonna be a solid card to bring out when we use our Digimon here, because the Digimon has the effect of, on attack, we get to reveal the top cards of our deck up to the amount of tamers that we own, and then get to play ourselves a Digimon up to a play cost of 10 or less, without paying the memory cost. So we can potentially get ourselves a free ultimate here, which we then could give Rush, thanks to the Buster Dive, and then we can potentially go into a Rust Tyrannomon for basically free, provided we have enough tamers to do so, of course. I have no idea how this deck is gonna work. I know nothing about green, so I'm sure the comments are gonna have a field day with this one. All right, let's jump into the game. All right, deck. I asked for one thing and one thing only. Don't brick. Okay. This isn't a brick.
It's playable, but it's bad.
It's playable. It's playable. It's playable. All right. I'm gonna hatch
Okay.
Pinamon. We're gonna evolve ourselves into an Agumon. Draw a card.
Ooh, Tyrannomon by the looks of it.
And now we're gonna have ourselves a 3 cost to play out a Taiga. The old Taiga from BT2. Putting in 3.
Trey for me. I like Trey. Draw. Hatch into Kaporimon. Digivolve Kaporimon into Flamemon.
Oh no!
Draw.
I thought we were done with the hybrid era. How did we get back? Why are we still here?
Because I say what goes. We're gonna play another Flamemon down. Reveal 1, 2, 3. So I get to grab 1 card with hybrid in its traits. So new Flamemon is not a viable target, but we'll grab a Burning Greymon anyway.
Wait, the new Flamemon is not a hybrid?
No, new Flamemons. None of the Flamemons are actually a hybrid. They are actually, yeah, it is. Sorry, it is. It's a hybrid somewhere. I saw a wizard. I saw a wizard.
I was about to say that'd be crazy.
Since I'm at 0, I'm gonna Digivolve the Flamemon into a Goonimon in the back.
Uh-oh.
This gives you 2.
Yep. You wanna relax with that Agunimon really quick?
No.
All right, I'll draw. I'm a little too familiar on what that Agunimon does, and I am I gotta say I am not a fan. I am not a fan. I'm going to promote the Agumon. And next, I will use the Taiga's effect. When I would evolve one of my Digimon into a Digimon card in hand with Tyranno in the name, I can suspend it to reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. So I will go into the Tyrannomon from BT2 for only 1 cost, draw a card, and then effect, on evolve, I get to reveal the top 3 cards on my deck, and I keep forgetting. Add 1 level 5 card and 1 green tamer card from among them into my hand. The rest go to bottom deck in any order. Nice. So I feel top 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I get Metal Tyranno and I get a Taiga.
Ooh.
And now, hard play ourselves another Taiga for 3 to put you at 2.
Ooh, I like to
And that's all I got. But yeah, 2 should be more than enough for you.
leave this in raising.
Okay.
Digi for 1. You draw me a card.
Yep.
Possibilities are endless here, actually. So I'll swing with Flamemon first.
Oh, sure.
Nice.
And that's only for 2k?
2k.
Security check. It is a Buster Dive. This option just goes right into my hand.
Fun. And then I'll play a Takuya.
I'll hatch myself another Argomon.
Okay.
And then we are going to evolve into another Agumon. Draw a card. And, ooh, that is nice, but maybe not too nice. Remind me again, how does the new Aldemon work?
You might see it a little bit later, but placing a Goonimon and a Burning Greymon from your trash under one of your Puyas in any order, Digivolve this card from your hand on top of that tamer as if it was a level 4 red Digimon. So even if I lose pieces here, I still have value.
I'm not a fan. I won't lie, I'm not a fan. God, I don't like you having so much pressure back there. That pressure is terrifying. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna activate the Taiga and the new Taiga. So original Taiga is when I would evolve into a Tyrannomon name, it reduces it by 1. And Taiga says when I would evolve into a level 5 or higher Digimon card, I can tap it to reduce it by 1. I will evolve myself into the new Metal Tyranno for 2. Draw a card.
Yep.
And this one has the effect of on evolve or on play. Oh my goodness! For each green or black tamer in play, I can suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then one of my opponent's Digimon cannot be unsuspended during your opponent's unsuspend phase. So that's kind of cool. We'll stun that Flamemon. And finally, I'm just going to hard play myself another Taiga for 3, putting you at 3.
I draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in raising, I will Digivolve my Burning into Aldermon.
Yep.
Then I'll play Red Memboost, give you 3.
Ooh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. We'll grab the Agunimon. And then bottom is the rest.
Very strong. Okay. I'm going to unsuspend.
Whee! He's free.
And I will draw. Actually, no, he's not stunned in the same way as Blue Flare. He's actually still rested. Because you just didn't stand during your stand phase, though. Yeah. I think this might be the best course of action. Okay. I'm going to keep my Agumon in raising. And we're going into main phase. And now, thanks to the Taigas and the Taigas, this will be reduced by 3. Well, I guess technically I could just reduce it by 2. I'll just do reduce by 2. And also, new Rust Tyrannomon says when we Digivolving into this card, I reduces it by 1 for every green or black tamer in play. So reduce by 2, and then 1, 2, 3, reducing by 5. I draw a card.
So it's free?
It is free. Isn't that cool? And now, we are going to attack that rested Flamemon. On attack, trigger the Pinamon. If I attack an opponent's Digimon, I trigger draw 1, so I draw a card. And then, as long as I have a tamer in play, it gets 2,000 DP, as well as the other Taigas, an extra 1,000 DP. So, plus 4k, so that is a 17,000 at the Flamemon. And thanks to the Rust Tyrannomon, I trash 1 security.
Burning Greymon.
Scary. And then with the Taiga, all my Tyrannomons have piercing as well.
Just 1 check?
Just 1 check.
Burning Greymon.
Alright, that's a lot of burnings. Oh, sorry, I almost forgot. And when this Digimon alterns, whenever this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle, I get to unsuspend, so he will be standing now. Don't want to risk you swing at me with piercing and all that fun stuff. Maybe you have a way to raid, I don't know. I have not seen the new card yet, if I'm being honest. You have how many sources under that Altamon?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 viable sources.
So that's going to be 1,000,000 security. Awesome. So, here is what I say to that. I'm going to activate the new spell card, Poison Powder. when I would use this card, as long as I have a green tamer in play, it reduces by 1, so it only costs 2.
Okay.
And then until the end of your next turn, all your Digimon gains alter. When this Digimon becomes suspended, you lose a memory. So it's kind of like a mini ice wall. And, I really wish I had a champion right now. Darn. There's no way I can play around this. I'm just scared. How much hybrids are in your trash right now?
2.
Okay. Then in that case, I will play myself a Ruli Tsukiyono, putting you at 3.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
Draw. So the question comes down, do I up this or buy me a turn? So the extent here is he needs to kill something to trash something, right?
That is correct. And he also needs to kill something as well to unsuspend himself as well.
Okay. So the play is actually not moving that up. I'll play another red men boost, setting myself to 0.
Oh my goodness.
2, 3, 4. We'll grab the new Emperor Greymon.
Okay, that's fair. That new one is pretty scary.
It is. I'm gonna pop the red men boost. Go to
Okay.
0.
Yep.
And then Digivolve into Ancient Greymon and Raising. 2 draw.
There it is.
Give you 3.
There it is. There it is. I'm gonna draw for turn. Okay. I'm scared now. I'm at 3, and that Blazing Powder is in fact offline. I will move the Agumon up. What in God's green earth can I possibly do here?
Just pray.
It might just be a prey, honestly, but then again, you could have something crazy. I'm gonna use the Tygus effect. To go into, when I go into Tyrannomon, we'll reduce it by 1. So I will go into another Tyranno for only 2. The new Tyrannomon from BT11. So normally costs 3, but reduce it by 1 makes it 2. Okay, I will use both Tygas here to go when I go into a level 5. This will make it cost 2 less. So this will be a 1 cost into the brand new Metal Mamemon. No, sorry, not Metal. Mamemon. Just Mamemon. Char card. Effect, I reveal the top 5 cards on my deck, and then I get to play 1 tamer card with a play cost of 4 or less that is among them. Oh, it's not color restricted.
Nope.
That's awesome. I do find myself a Taiga, so these 4 cards will go to the bottom of my deck.
Okay.
I'm in a tight spot here. I'm not gonna lie.
Give me 10.
No. No. I'm going to play myself a Poison Powder again for 2. Putting you at 2.
Okay. And it's only going to reduce me by 1, right?
Only 1. Only 1. I wish it was more. It would have been a really good effect if it was more.
So we'll promote this up.
Sounds good.
We'll lose that 1 memory. Swing for all your security at 14, I mean.
14. Darn. Check 1. Check 2. It's a Ken. That's unfortunate. Check 3 and check 4. Is this a Blitz for game?
Oh, I wish I had Blitz for game.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh my goodness.
See, the problem is the new one requires pieces in the trash for me to do it, and I would have had a different style. Right now, I am stuck in a rock and a hard place with this one, so... how big does your Tyranno get?
He can go up to a grand total of 17 at best at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, only 17. Nothing crazy.
Flamemon, reveal
Yeah.
the top 4.
Of course.
I mean, top 3.
Yep.
I left the Agunimon for game status.
Oh man. Whew. Well, now the Agunimon is threatening me, so I need to try to kill you now, huh? Okay. I'm going to stand and draw. Okay. What in the world can I do? What in God's green earth can I possibly do here? I think the best bet is to pray. Unless, actually, wait. If I do this. No. I needed another copy of this Taiga here. Darn. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright. I have a play. It may not be the best one, but it might be a cool one. So, what does the Ancient Greymon do on deletion?
I get to play a body for free.
And anything else? Like play a Takuya or anything else cool like
Nope.
that?
Nope.
Alright. Okay. Alright. So, Rust Tyranno is going to swing at that Ancient Gray. We will use the skill of Ruli Suikiyono. When when you attack with a Digimon that has Angoramon in the name or level 5 or higher, I can tap this tamer to tap one of your Digimon that's 5k DP or less. So I will tap the, yeah, that one. And that is going to be, normally it is 15 plus 2k, that is a 15, and plus 2 more, that is a 17. And since I attack a Digimon, I draw a single card. So that is now a grand total of 17 at that Ancient Gray.
Ancient Greymon dies.
Yep, I will trigger the Metal Tyrannomon effect first before you trigger your On-Death effect, which is Trash of Security.
Yeah. Burning Greymon. Hey,
Yep,
look, they're
you're
all
good.
in there.
You're good.
And then final check is 18, but I will be playing the ugly one.
Sounds good. And then with Ken, I will tap it in order to get myself a memory. And also, since I deleted Digimon in battle, he does in fact unsuspend.
Yep.
So, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This costs free. Hello, another Rust Tyranno. Front and center. Draw. Alright, Rust Tyranno. It's time to attack the other tapped Digimon. And that is piercing for 1.
2k, and then you got
And
game
then
anyway.
it suspends, and then Rust Tyranno goes for game. That was close though. If you had the hybrid, I was dead.
Yep, I was just missing 1 to 2 cards.
Oh man, you were close. That was cool though. That was really cool.
Hot damn, that was a close one. But hey, we managed to pull it off. Rust Tyrannomon got us the victory there, and that makes that 5 points for me. The gap is widening, ladies and gentlemen. Will Kyle manage to find a way to come back? I guess I'll have to find out on the next episode. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.